Thing about here's a cool thing about lies and truth. Lies work in a web, and it gets tangled. Truth essentially works in a system. Well, so does a web shot, but you gotta untangle the web shot. I mean, you gotta untangle the web. If you will. It's like all over the place and it gets tangled. Lies do. But it still works in the system. You just need to untangle it and find the truth. Right? But truth works in a way where it's a system, and it's a flow chart. So at the top you have, the overall category of what's going on. And then you got branches. And then those have several branches. And those are the truths in the lie of the web, of the tangled web. So essentially at every point, once you have the whole system concluded of every lie, which is only due to language, there's only 25 characters in the English language. There's only so many words you can use. And if you're not smart with your words, right, you cannot lie that well, okay? So there's only a certain amount of words you can use, because there's only a certain amount of words stupid people, no offense, know how to use them. Criminals know how to use them. So that's how I'm able to cut you, because I can understand what you mean, because one, I grew up in a household full of special needs. Two, what you say really doesn't make any sense. But due to your tone of your voice, your body language, and the way you react to what I say, I can understand what you meant. And that's how I can find the lies. There's multiple different parameters to find lies. That's why it's calculus. Because you have language as one variable that you solve for, and one algebra equation. Then you have human emotion. Then you have body language. Then you have the tone of voice. And all these things connect down, and you solve for the final truth. So I not only did that outside of the spectrum of my brain, out in society, but I also did it for myself. So when I found the truth, it actually healed my brain. Because the truth, is what is calming, and the truth is what heals. Because the truth brings comfort. In other words, now I can get justice, because usually when people lie, they're trying to do a bad thing, especially when threats are involved. That was interesting. Just hit my head on a branch. Anyways, with that being said, that's a deep explanation for why there's a truth in every lie. You're welcome, guys. Take care.